Hi everyone. Welcome to yet another tutorial series on creating a result management system. So we are going to continue from where we stopped the last time in Excel. This time around, we are going to transfer our result management system assessment for each of the students and each of the courses we'll transfer it down to a database. So what we are going to have is a database that has the course and the course codes, student profile, assessment that has a database of the assessment database that has each and every courses that is being offered or that an assessment has been written on it. So for instance, the assessment in the Microsoft assessment in the Microsoft Excel workbook for English, math, and chemistry, like that. So we'll have this will be contained in a database, and all of this worksheet will be tables in the database. And so we'll have, for that of the student profile, we'll have this separately, student name and admission number. Then we'll also have like a student profile that has the rest of these, and so something like that. And with that, we are then going to do a transfer, or we'll do a connection between the database and most likely Microsoft Power BI. And after that, we are also going to see if we can create a web application as well. So that is the goal of this particular series. So the goal, as I earlier mentioned, is to actually use different skill set as a data analyst to achieve a result. And for the result management system, a lot of it has to do with accessibility. Not everybody is as analytical or technical as you, and so my aim is actually to also provide solutions that are easily accessible to everybody. Not everybody know how to use Microsoft Excel, but I believe everybody know how to use some web application or some website or the other. So I think it's easier actually to build it in a website, but we're actually going to go slowly using creating SQL as well as SQL database using MySQL, and from there we are going to build a dashboard using Power BI and most likely convert it into an app. It will be quite interesting. So first of all, we're actually going to build go to this MySQL workbench, launch it. I'm going to build this from scratch, although I've started building it before, but there's nothing wrong with trying to build it again. So I'll do create database. I'll call it assessments with an S, shift enter to run. The schema has been created. Refresh and you see it here. Right now there's nothing inside it, so I'm also going to create a database for profile for student, and or let me just say for school. I really don't know let me just say school management system, SMS. I will just put, let's just say S. Now that I'm done with that, so in my school management system, again, it's just nomenclature. I really don't know what to name it, frankly. So in my school management system, I'll just say use SMS_S, and so I want to create inside this particular database a table for student profile. So I'll do create table for student, and what do I just want? What the columns I want inside is just admission number, and that is a variable character. The reason why I'm putting a variable character is, if you remember, I converted it into this, so it's both alphanumeric, that is alphabet numeric, and a special character. So 20 characters, because if you count, we have each of these letters and hyphen are characters. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm just going to put 20 just to be safe. And so I'm going to put student. Yeah, that reminds me. We are going to try out something as well. So I'll put student voucher. I'm going to put 50, and I'm also going to put a constraint that so I can either put primary key here, is my admission number, and or I can actually put it here. So primary key, either one is fine, either one will work fine. I can say not null as a constraint, that is, don't accept null values. Again, those are the many things you can do, but I'm just going to leave it like this. And yeah, so for the student, I actually want student name, first name, last name, but I'm going to look for a way to actually do that here instead of having to do it here. Just look for a way to separate it, name of student. So now that I've created this, I would run it. You can see it's successful. If I refresh my schema, I'm going to see that the student has been created. So maybe I'll do student profile, where it will just be student, but this will be a foreign key. So it will just be the rest of this information here: class, age, roll number, gender. So it will be age will be integer, because integers are whole numbers. So I'm going to do so let's say class, we're going to put variable character, and let's just say we'll put 6 characters. We're just making an assumption, maybe the number of characters might increase. So we've done age, class. We'll do so I think I'm just going to put gender here, and I'm going to put gender here, and I would say variable character now. So it's either male or female, and female has the highest number of characters, that is 6. Then I'll say row underscore number. So I can just say row num, because row number is actually a function in SQL, which is Windows function. So I just say row number or num as I can just put integer. And so what I want is this student should have a relationship with this. And let's see. So maybe I'm going to make the row number the primary key of this particular table. So I'm going to add a constraint primary key. I would say primary key, and I would say not null. So don't take null. Then I'll say auto increment. Now the reason why I'm saying auto increment, I'm saying increase it by 1 and just keep increasing. So already you have row number 1 to 30. It just makes sense. So the next person will be 31 and so on and so forth. Yeah, I think that will be it. Oh yeah, so I'm supposed to say I'm also supposed to set the constraint for foreign key. That reminds me. So foreign key, what do I want my foreign key to be? So student, that's the relationship between the student table and so I'm supposed to name this student underscore profile. And so it will be student reference. What am I referencing? I'm referencing the student table. And what am I referencing in the student table? I'll just reference the admission number here. And I think that will be it. So select, control, enter. So it's successful. All I just need to do is to refresh, and you can see my table student profile here. And if I go to the foreign key, you see what my foreign key is. If I right click and go to inspect, so you will see some of the constraints I've done, not null. So go to columns, int, like that. Go to indices. So I put primary key, roll number, student as a foreign key. But for some reason it doesn't really show here. But you can actually see it here. Yeah, so okay, I think there are some other settings I'm supposed to, but I'm not really gonna worry about it right now. So in the next video, we're going to stop here. In the next video, we're going to continue from from student profile. We're going to create the courses, fill in the assessment, and yeah, that will be it. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day.